Hello everyone. My name is Cheong Sung Yoon and I'm here to give you the final presentation for my graduation project. These days, social media is dominated by vertical, short-form contents. It is estimated that 40% of all digital media shared online is short-form content, making it the most popular medium in the world. But there is a problem. The demand for these types of content is infinite, but the supply can't keep up because of high production costs. I thought I could solve this problem by automating the entire video production process with the help of latest developments in artificial intelligence technology. Introducing Dobby, a fully automated video content producer. Dobby can autonomously create short-form videos. There is no need for user input. Dobby consists of these modules: autonomous video production subsystem for creating videos, and video publishing subsystem for uploading to various platforms without user intervention. Let's go over them, starting with the crawler module. Crawler module crawls the web looking for news articles and informative pieces of posts, providing a raw source material for the video production system to work on. Initially, I was planning to develop web crawler from scratch. However, there was a problem, as I was going for a crawler that can pull information from hundreds of different websites. That meant I had to tune the crawler to adapt to vastly different layouts of websites. That was practically impossible. As I was struggling with this problem, my instructor, Professor Park, suggested that I look into third-party libraries that I could reuse in my project. And that was the exact solution I needed. Turns out that there was a massive demand for a general crawler for news websites. And with combination of Google Newsfeed and existing news parsing library, I was able to implement my crawler module. This module grabs news stories from the Google Newsfeed. Google News aggregates and provides top stories on various topics. Think of it as Google's version of Naver News. Google Newsfeed provides news title and its URL to the original news provider. And using Newspaper 3 Python library, developed by Code Lucas, I was able to download and parse contents of the news story. Its result looks something like this. This is a New York Times article following up on the trial of Elizabeth Holmes. And once the URL of this article feeds into the crawler module, it outputs a Python list consisting of the title and its contents. Then, I needed to prepare a large language model for the summarizer and content generator module to use. At first, I tried to use stable Vicuna 13. It's a fine-tuned model of Vicuna, released by Stability, the developer of Stable Diffusion, and its quality is known to be comparable to Minus4. As the name suggests, it has 13 billion parameters, and this became a problem. It requires a minimum of 20 of RAM to run, and my graphics card only had 8. Due to hardware limitations, local models were simply not viable in terms of speed and quality. Therefore, the current version of Dobby is using -3 from OpenAI. Based on this large language model, I was able to implement the summarizer module. This module summarizes the article, making it suitable for video. The next module is the text-to-speech model. In this case, I am using Coquet's. It uses deep learning to create a realistic-sounding voice. Next is preparing image materials for the video. At first, I considered using image-generating AIs to generate my own images. However, extracting meaningful context for these kinds of AIs were much harder than expected. Giving it too much detail would result in abstract images without any meaning. But giving it too little detail would result in too general image, lacking any context. With much consideration, I decided to download images from the web, but using OM to extract the most significant figure in the article. Next up is the background music. Every video is not complete without background music. For the background music, CyberDubby downloads random music from YouTube Audio Library. YouTube Audio Library is a massive library of royalty-free music. The current version of CyberDubby simply picks a random music, but I see an opportunity of improvement here, as selecting joyful music for a sad story would be inappropriate. If there's time, I would like to improve this module by making it choose a more appropriate music by analyzing emotions from the article. The last piece of CyberDubby is the video editing module. Using MovieIP library, CyberDubby combines materials into a single video file. The video includes an image for every sentence, a blurred background, audio of spoken content, and caption of the corresponding content. And finally, CyberDubby uploads it to YouTube. The resulting videos looks like this. Chinese researchers have used an chemist to discover a catalyst that could produce oxygen on Mars. The AI analyzed the composition of Martian meteorites and used Bayesian statistics to identify the best catalyst for converting water into oxygen using solar power. Google CEO Sundar Pichai has been testifying in court cases defending his company against claims of antitrust practices. He recently appeared in a federal courthouse in Washington and in San Francisco to address allegations that Google crushed rivals in the search. Reducing sodium intake by just a teaspoon per day can significantly improve heart health in as little as 1 week, according to a study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association. Researchers found that a low-sodium diet led to major reductions in blood pressure. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are reportedly planning to spend more time together during Swift's 2-month break from her tour. And most importantly, everything you just saw is automated. Users can set CyberDubby to run every X hours, continuously generating real-time content for breaking news without any user input.